Hello, class of 2021, and happy graduation day. Look, I know this isn't what you thought your high school graduation would be like, and I understand how difficult the last year has been for all of you. You've missed major milestones, you've adapted to the challenges of online learning, and you've skipped big events. As a parent, I see my own kids go through the same thing, and I want you to know that it's okay if today's celebration feels bittersweet. But as you end one chapter of your life and prepare to start the next, I hope you're also feeling proud. Proud of completing one of the most challenging school years of any generation. Proud of all the personal successes, lessons learned, and roadblocks you've overcome to get to where you are today. And proud of the strength and resilience you've built because it will carry you into the next phase of your life. Your loved ones are proud of you, and so is your country. Because in these difficult times, you've had our backs, and you've stepped up in your own way to help keep us all safe and healthy. And as we build back better from this pandemic, we know that we need to have your backs too. That means creating new opportunities, new jobs, and new growth to help you succeed today and into the future. And it means working together too. We need your voices, your energy, and your ideas to help build a Canada that works for everyone. So as you start this next chapter, no matter what it may be, whether you're going to university or college in the fall, starting an apprenticeship in the trades, getting a job at a local business, or taking some time off to chart your path in life, I want you to know that you have the power to make a difference in your communities, across the country, and globally. You are the leaders we need today to build a brighter tomorrow. I wish you all the best. And I look forward to seeing all the amazing things that you will achieve in the years to come. But for now, I hope you celebrate today's success and give your parents a big hug because today's a big one for them too. Congratulations, class of 2021. Stay safe and healthy, everyone, and thank you.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2021 Centennial Secondary School Commencement Ceremony. Our ceremony will begin very shortly. If you have not already done so, please take your seats. I would also like to remind you to please turn off your electronic devices. Good evening, parents, grandparents, friends, family, and teachers, and welcome to the Centennial Secondary 2021 Commencement Ceremony. My name is Brian Jackson, and I'm one of the vice principals at Centennial. It's my pleasure to be your master of ceremonies this evening. I would like to begin by acknowledging that School District 43 exists on the core and unceded traditional territory of the Coquitlam First Nation and within the shared traditional territories of the Tsleil-Waututh, Katzie, Musqueam, Squamish, and Stolo nations. As we gather today and look ahead at your future in Coquitlam and beyond, I would like to invite our graduates, guests, and your families to consider what responsibilities might come along with such an acknowledgement. We are fortunate to live in such a beautiful, prosperous, and safe part of the world, and would each of us do well to consider how we might live up to all that this land and its original stewards and inhabitants have given us. Today's ceremony celebrates a unique moment in your lives, both as graduates and their families. As parents and guests, grandparents, and maybe even siblings, you may have memories of your graduate as they were just entering kindergarten. The past 13 years have gone by, and you might be asking yourself, where did the time go? We want you to enjoy this commencement ceremony and all that it represents to you and your graduate. Today, our national anthem will be performed by the Centennial Secondary Choir.
In all of us, come.
Please be seated, everyone. Our honorary guests will now deliver a message for the class of 2021. At this time, I would like to welcome His Worship, Mayor Richard Stewart, who brings greetings from the city of Coquitlam.
Hello, Coquitlam Mayor Richard Stewart. I want to congratulate the grads of 2021 from Centennial High School. We're incredibly proud of your achievements. This is the first grad class in more than a century that has spent their entire grade 12 year in the midst of a pandemic and come out of it the way you have. You've shown such incredible strength and resilience that you have a tremendous amount to be proud of. So I ask you to be proud of yourselves. I also ask you to go back to those teachers that made a real difference in your school life and thank them. And also thank your parents. They have sacrificed much to put you where you are today as high school graduates. We have a tremendous future ahead of us, a future that will challenge you and your generation, and we look to you for that kind of leadership. But right today, on behalf of all of the citizens of Coquitlam and City Council, all of our community, congratulations to the Centennial High School grad class of 2021.
I would now like to welcome School Trustee Barb Hobson to deliver greetings on behalf of the Board of Education.
Hello, graduates. My name is Barb Hobson, and I'm the Trustee Liaison from the Board of Education to Centennial Secondary. First and most importantly, I want to congratulate you and your family. The Board of Education is incredibly proud of each and every one of you. You're coming through a very difficult time in the history of the world, and yet you stuck with your studies to graduate. You should be very proud of this accomplishment. Recently, the helicopter carried by the Perseverance rover completed its flight on Mars. And when I heard about this flight, I thought about you and your family. Your family has carried you this far, and you have all persevered through this current hostile environment. Now you're flying on your own, soon to enter into uncharted territory and new adventures. Having completed 13 years of public school, your future, now more than ever, is in your own hands. As you leave Centennial to continue your life journey, I wish you success, happiness, fulfillment, and the best that life has to offer. Take care, stay safe, make the world a better place.
At this time, we are honored to have our Superintendent address our graduating class of 2021. Please join me in welcoming Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Patricia Gartland, who brings greetings from our school board office.
Thank you for joining us, graduates of the class of 2021, parents, friends, and family. We are here to celebrate the end of one journey and the beginning of another. For these outstanding young people, though we cannot celebrate their achievements in person, this in no way diminishes our pride in their accomplishments. As you remarkable students embark on an exciting new chapter in your lives, I encourage you to reflect on how you have left your indelible marks on the School District 43 community and culture. As graduates, you are not simply leaving with a certificate. Achieving this milestone means you have experienced academic, social, and personal growth and enjoyed many successes along the way. You have excelled in academics, shone in the arts, created award-winning innovations and projects, raised awareness about important issues, made a difference in your school and community, overcome challenges, and established lasting friendships. You should all be very proud of what you have accomplished, especially during the global challenge of the COVID-19 pandemic. At this time, it is also important to recognize the important role that your parents, family members, teachers, administrators, staff, and fellow students have played in helping you reach graduation. You may wish to express to them your gratitude for their support and involvement over the years. Many of our school district employees are graduates of the district. I proudly graduated from Centennial Secondary School, and I can tell you that School District 43 remains a provincial and global leader in education and student success to this day, due to our focus on innovation and excellence, and because of your positive contributions and outcomes. Everything you have learned and experienced to date has helped prepare you for the opportunities and challenges that lie ahead. Wherever your next step in life takes you, be it attending post-secondary or starting a career, be confident knowing that you have the knowledge, skills, attitudes, values, and the education to succeed. Now it is time for you to pursue your passions. As you move into this exciting new stage of your lives, enjoy what lies ahead and strive to reach your goals. If you believe in yourself, put forth effort, and persevere, you can achieve anything. When a time comes in your life that you feel something is holding you back from exploring and achieving your dreams and goals, reflect on this quote from the famous post-impressionist painter Vincent van Gogh, who said, "Great things are done by a series of small things brought together." On this momentous occasion, I encourage all of you to keep moving forward, even if it is in a series of small things. Listen to your inner voice and follow your heart. Congratulations to each and every one of you, the ST43 graduating class of 2021. Be bold, be confident, and be proud. Best wishes in your continued journey. Thank you, and congratulations.
We would now like to present awards to 3 exceptional members of our graduating class, with the Doyle Award, the Cam Mackenzie Citizenship Award, the Eric Hamber Scholarship Award, and the Governor General Medal. To present the Doyle Award, I would like to introduce Centennial PE teacher and soccer coach, Larry Morrow.
Hi, welcome. I'm here to present the Doyle Award to Centennial's top student athlete. I'm thrilled to be here to present the Doyle Award to the top student athlete for the 2021 school year. Due to this unprecedented year, the award is a reflection of this student athlete's Centennial career, and what a career it was. But first, a little bit of history. The Doyle brothers initiated the Doyle Award in 1959 to stimulate greater participation and excellence of achievement by student athletes at what was then Como Lake High School. From 1959 to 1966, the award went to a graduating student athlete from Como Lake. In 1967, our school district reorganized, and the student and staff made the historic trek a few blocks east to formally open Centennial School. The award was named after Dan Doyle, who was the first football coach at Centennial. His enthusiasm for athletics was infectious, and he and his family wanted to share that enthusiasm through this award. Since 1967, the Doyle Award has been presented to deserving student athletes at Centennial who, according to their coaches, best personify the criteria originally laid out by the Doyle brothers. Previous recipients have excelled in at least one senior sport. They have demonstrated a high standard of morals, both on the field and in the regular school activities. They have demonstrated to their coaches the desire to learn, grow, and help others, and they have been academically cooperative in the classroom. This year's representative is the epitome of a student athlete. She is an excellent student, having earned Gold Scholar status each of the last 4 years. She has also been named Centennial's Athlete of the Year in grade 9, 10, and 11. Ms. Colson, her field hockey coach, says she has been a standout on the Centennial senior girls field hockey team throughout her high school career. She is a dynamic player who could be utilized in any position and an outstanding leader on and off the field. She brings determination, fight, and a competitive edge to each and every game, regardless if it was league, Fraser Valley, or provincial championships. In her 3 years, the field hockey team qualified for provincials all 3 seasons and placed an impressive second in the Fraser Valley North Championships in 2019. She was an integral part of the team who will be seriously missed next year. As a member of the senior girls soccer team since grade 9, she quickly earned a starting role as a rookie, and by quickly, I mean after the very first game, playing in a new position to her. She embraced the challenge of playing in a more attacking role with her trademarks: exceptional skill, high soccer intelligence, and an extreme competitive desire, all the while embracing the team dynamic. She was an integral to our winning the Fraser Valley and provincial championships in both 2018 and 2019. And none of us will ever forget her slotting home the game-winning goal with just minutes to play in overtime to secure the 2018 title. For the fall, she has been accepted into kinesiology at UBC and will continue her athletic career with the Thunderbird soccer team. I am extremely proud to be able to present this year's Doyle Award to Centennial's top athlete, Sophia Ferrara.
Next, to present the Cam Mackenzie Citizenship Award, I would like to invite Vice Principal Veronica Farnell to the stage.
Mr. Cam Mackenzie was the first principal of Centennial School. He was a man ahead of his time in terms of secondary school education. He had a vision for Centennial, one which included the values of academic excellence, service to the community, and citizenship. Each year, Centennial Secondary School and the Coquitlam Teachers Association recognize the graduate who best exemplifies these qualities. We are pleased to announce that Opiemi Balagan has been selected as the recipient of the Cam Mackenzie Award for the year 2021. We are also proud to have been able to work with Opie these past 4 years and to be presenting her with this award today. She has certainly left her mark on Centennial's many curricular and extracurricular classes, including Move for Mana, Vox, Peer Tutoring, and Pomoja. During her time at Centennial, she also found time to play on our senior girls basketball team and volunteer with the Big Brothers of Greater Vancouver. Centennial staff and students will no doubt recognize Opie as one of the school's leaders of the Move for Mana, Fitness Challenge, and Awareness Campaign. And truly, among her many other luminous achievements, it is difficult to overstate the impact that Opie's leadership and contribution to Centennial's Move for Mana campaigns and the influence she has had on the school and a literal global community. Having participated as a member of the Centennial class's leadership efforts in grade 10, Opie attended the Move for Mana Spring Retreat, meeting the organization's founders and learning about how she could contribute as a leader at the school level to raise awareness and funds for children suffering from severe acute malnutrition around the world. In grade 11, she made herself an indispensable leader in the school's Move for Mana Club, organizing bake sales, creating digital and print advertisements for weekly activities, determining and purchasing prizes, making announcements, as well as brainstorming and then leading games and activities in last year's school-wide assembly. Hers is truly an influence felt throughout the school and beyond. These last 2 years, and even including the disruption that the pandemic brought to school life and community events around Centennial, Opie and the Move for Mana team have gotten our school moving, have had us counting steps, engaging in class and school competitions and rivalries year after year, and saving lives. The number of people who she has led towards a better world is truly in the thousands, not to mention those that will continue with her legacy here at Centennial. Ms. Turry, one of the teacher sponsors for Move for Mana, who met Opie back at her retreat she attended back in grade 10, wanted especially to pass along her congratulations to Opie and to make sure that we mentioned how impressed she was with Opie's willingness to go above and beyond to learn from and support others where they need. That how Opie is an inspiration to her peers and members of the Centennial community. And that Ms. Toure was always impressed with the mature, conscientious, and hardworking young person Opie is, and that we all expect her to shine in her future pursuits and endeavors. With that, I would like to say a hearty thank you and congratulations to this year's recipient of the Cam Mackenzie Leadership Award, Miss Opiemi Balagan.
And now I will invite Vice Principal Ben King to the stage to introduce the winner of the Hamber and Governor General Award scholarships.
It is my pleasure to present the prestigious Hamber Scholarship. For those of you who may not be aware, the Hamber Scholarship was created by Aldine Hamber, who established the Hamber Foundation in 1964 in memory of her husband, the Honorable Eric Hamber. Eric Hamber was the Lieutenant Governor of British Columbia from 1937 to 1941. The scholarship ensures that Eric Hamber's interests in the enrichment of the lives of the people in BC continues. Each year, the Hamber Foundation decides on the amount of the award, and this year it is $1,000. It is our honor to award the 2021 Eric Hamber Award to Jaden Jung. Jaden Jung is also this year's recipient of the Governor General's Medal. Established in 1873, the Governor General's Medal recognizes students who have achieved the highest academic average in grades 11 and 12. When we reached out to Jaden's teachers and counselors to comment on his character and work ethic, the response was both immediate and glowing. Each of Jaden's teachers note his kindness, curiosity, and commitment to his studies. All were quick to note that he is an exceptional young man with a brilliant mind for the sciences, a caring attitude towards his teachers and peers, and an excellent sense of humor. Ms. Chu notes that in addition to his 98% average across his grade 12 courses, many of which he took in grade 11, she has been tremendously impressed with Jaden's brilliance of mind, his work ethic, and overall character. She said that she noticed Jaden's intelligence immediately, where after a few in-class conversations, he demonstrated an ability to apply knowledge and often ask questions that she would expect of university students. Ms. Eaton noted a similar precociousness when she emailed us to share that Jaden would occasionally email her to point out that the answer key to the class in Calculus 12 was incorrect. Several of the folks we talked to in preparing the speech either used the words or in other ways described Jaden as scary smart, and yet also incredibly kind, humble, and funny. In other words, scary smart, but then not scary at all. It is a testament to his quality of character that he is able to balance each of these traits so consistently, and we are confident that each will serve him quite well as he sets out onto his next adventures. We are incredibly proud of what you have accomplished here at Centennial, Jaden. Next year, as you are off to the University of British Columbia to study pharmaceutical sciences, we certainly wish you all the best and look forward to hearing about your future accomplishments.
And now for a special musical presentation, the senior choir will be performing Fly Away Home.
To the mountain top.
And now, Vocal Jazz will perform Change the World. And now, the school's administration will be delivering a brief address to this year's graduating class.
Dear parents, family members, friends, honored guests, and graduates, before we begin, grads, we want you to know how proud we are of you. Reflecting on the past 4 years, we are truly astonished at your many accomplishments. This graduating class has seen some of the largest scholarship winners we have seen in our careers. Among your peers are students who have signed agreements to play sports at the university level, many who have already completed their first year of apprenticeship, and many others who've been accepted to post-secondary school to pursue their hopes and dreams. That you've done this amidst the pandemic in your senior years is all the more remarkable. You did this at a time when we've had to move to a quarter system, block flips, remote lessons, staggered starts and end times, seminars, and very limited opportunities for extracurricular and social activities. You've handled all the changes to your education and school environment that have been sent your ways, but you've continued to be thoughtful, respectful, and understanding. None of this has been easy for you, but you've been exemplary, and you've helped set the tone for our school. We can't thank you enough for this. It is a testament to your character, your maturity, and most of all, your willingness to see yourselves as leaders in our community to take care of one another. And here you are today, achieving this milestone in your lives, ready to take the next leap into uncertainty, that the hope that tomorrow will be better than today. Our administrative team had a lengthy conversation about what we wanted to say to you in this commencement address. Truthfully, we're tired of talking about the pandemic. While we know that the coronavirus and all that goes with it is the elephant in the room, we'd hope that your graduation might help us draw a line between COVID and everything that will come after. To be honest, we're tired of talking about the pandemic. We're tired of organizing COVID-safe activities, tired of notifications, face masks, and self-isolation, tired of all the challenges the pandemic has brought our way. And while traditionally these speeches have been used as times for principals to share words of wisdom and relate some of what a particular grad class has gone through to what lessons or advice we might be able to offer from our somewhat older perspective, that type of speech felt inappropriate and patronizing. The lessons we have all been forced to learn during the last year and a half, we've learned together. And we wanted to take this time to speak to you from our heart and share with you some of what has impacted us during our time together. The duality in our experiences, light and dark, fear and hope, happiness and sorrow, and the polarizing emotions we have felt watching you this last year.
When this year began, we were anxious and uncertain as to how the year would progress. We spent our summers isolated from our families and friends. Our circles were small. However, when you walked in on the first day of school, our lives changed. As odd as it seemed to see you in mass, and as stilted as so many of those first weeks were as we ironed out our seminars, our hand sanitizer supplies, where we would eat lunch, we were surrounded by people again, and it felt good. You made us laugh and smile. We got to visit you in classes, to see you build and play guitars, fix cars, program robots, paint, sing, make animations, debate, play ultimate frisbee, do science labs, solve math problems outside with sidewalk chalk, and rally our school to get moving and move for mana. Every day we were energized just by seeing you, because for those moments in time, everything felt normal. You brought joy into the building, and even when it was difficult, it was one of the most positive things happening in our lives. This was a gift you gave us, and we were grateful for that. Something as simple and as routine as a fire drill this year became an exciting and otherworldly experience. Where else for the last year and a half have hundreds of people moved anywhere in a crowd, gathered even for 10 minutes in a group the size of half our school? How long has it been since we have seen our whole staff, our whole community in one place? These sorts of dualities played out all through the year. The commonplace was made special. Something simple brought a smile to our faces because it not only reminded us of what it meant to be connected, but also let us know that we would come back together again one day, and that when we did, it would feel sweeter than what we'd even remembered we'd been missing. Back before the winter break, our choir sang a few songs in the foyer. No one was really allowed to watch because that would have put the group size over the public health order, but a few of the office staff made their way out at the sound of the voices. We came upstairs to see our performing classes give one of the only live performances they were able to organize this year. Altogether, there might have been 10 people who weren't in the choir, watching, listening. But there was something profound in hearing human voices come together, even through masks. As administrators and educators, even as parents, we've all seen our share of school concerts, some of them incredibly memorable. But I can tell you, we will always remember that one.
At the same time as each of these small seeming moments were taking on a special aura and glow, we couldn't help but feel a sense of loss. Our school is supposed to be a community hub. It is a place where we come together, staff, students, parents, grandparents, siblings, uncles, aunts, and community members, to share, celebrate, support, and honor you. To intentionally create an environment where we restricted this access and limited our opportunities to come together has been counterintuitive to what we are supposed to be doing. Even while we understood the reasons we were doing this, we resented it. We're sorry you had to experience this and have had so much of your senior year interrupted. You handled it all so well, but that didn't make it any more palatable for us, or for you, we are sure. Occasionally we are asked what it's like to work in a school, particularly with adolescents. It is such a blessing to be around young people. You make us feel young. Yes, sometimes your decisions or actions don't align with ours, but for the most part, you inspire us. We get to see you in the hallways, classes, on the field, in the gym, at concerts, and on stage. And this reminds us that our schools are built on these moments where connections can be kindled and we each feel compelled to contribute in some way, big or small. That's what makes our school a place to learn, grow, take risks, and reach beyond what we may think is possible. This year, we watched as you adjusted and reached out to connect the school community. Whether it was creating the Cent Morning Show, creating a virtual Remembrance Day ceremony with cadets marching in the hallway with the piper, launching podcasts to facilitate discussions and awareness around issues of race, gender, and mental health, you recognize the importance of bringing us together. These efforts of yours humbled us because these were entirely your creations. And we could see how capable and competent you are at so much. It is comforting to know that you will go out into the world ready to adapt, innovate, and persevere to bring your communities together. But we wouldn't be completely honest with you if we didn't acknowledge that we missed the connection we would normally have with you. It's not the same behind a mask or a screen. We spent the last year with you never getting to see your smile or celebrate your accomplishments in person. And this disconnect comes with a feeling of loss. This is probably our greatest disappointment because it is honestly what brings us the most joy in our work with young people. It feels like a letdown, and we are sorry if you felt that too.
We know a few people who achieve success without the support, encouragement, and guidance of others around them. The achievement of graduation is not luck, nor is it a selfish endeavor. It is the accomplishment of parents, peers, family, friends, teachers, coaches, and others who have made both simple and profound impact on our lives. Parents, today is one of the ultimate gifts you have given to your children, and your children have given to you. It is indeed a day to feel proud. We know that your child's graduation is not only about an achievement, it is a symbol representing all the opportunities in life that likely would not exist without this accomplishment. As parents, you have worked hard to instill in your children the value of education, the significance of love, and the hope that their achievements will surpass your own. Thank you for helping your children navigate the roller coaster ride they have been on. Graduates, our hope is that you have realized there is no escaping tragedy and difficulty. There is only what we make of these things. We have seen you this year make the very best of every hand you have been dealt, and to not only find joy, but create it out of the many simple things around you. Congratulations on your graduation, and may your next journey be more beautiful than the last. And now join us in the presentation of the class of 2021.
think it's gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. In all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. In all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
And now to deliver the valedictory address to the class of 2021, your valedictorian, Brett Buchan.
4 years ago, we walked through these halls for the first time, our little grade 9 selves cramming through the tight hallways as we tried to find our classes and fight for the good seats, only to realize that you were surrounded by new people that you had never met. Look at us now, the graduating class of 2021, the first grad class to truly leave a long-lasting legacy in this new building and in the history of Centennial. From newly established but deeply rooted humanitarian clubs to sporting events that had the whole school excited, theatrical performances that amazed audiences, and shop projects that will inspire younger generations for years to come. We have left a mark on Centennial. But this was no easy task, and we have all failed and struggled throughout our time here. I know I'm not perfect by any means. This last year and a half, I always found it hard to stay focused on actual schoolwork. I struggled with my own sense of identity. To be fully honest, I'm sure we all have at some point in the last few years. Some of you may still feel that you're forced into a role that you don't want to be in, or are still struggling with your own sense of who you want to be. And I want you to know that it's okay. It's also okay to make mistakes along the way. I know I have made quite a few along the way myself, but we have all learned from that. And what I have learned from my experience is that it's okay to fall. It's okay to make mistakes because our life isn't defined by those dumb mistakes, but instead by what we do after those mistakes. When we stumble and lose our way, we discover more about ourselves and what we want to strive towards. We learn from those mistakes and become better because of it. Unfortunately, I can't lie to you and say life is going to be a cakewalk after graduation, because it won't. It'll be a struggle every step of the way, but I know we can manage it. We are the grad class of perseverance and determination. If any of you can dream it, then I want you to work for it, and I want you to work harder than you have ever worked before. Look how far we have come already. We have already grown so much in the last 4 years, and although we still have a lot to learn, we should all be proud of where we are now. If you had told little chubby grade 9 me that I would be standing in front of you as valedictorian, I just simply wouldn't believe you. But let that be an example of perseverance and hope. Anything is achievable. I hope that each of you have had some of the best years and memories of your life so far at Cent, and I hope that your relationships with friends, significant others, teachers, and of course classmates are everlasting. I truly wish the best of luck for everyone in all your future endeavors and goals, and that you aspire to keep improving on yourselves like we have the last 4 years. Congratulations to all of you for graduating and completing another chapter in our stories.
Hey grads, we just want to say congratulations on graduating this year. We know this year is not as eventful as we would have hoped it to be.
Yeah, we may not have had a senior sale, senior athletic seasons, drama performances, or an actual grad. But you know what we did get?
A fun documentary that we as the grade reps have decided, and Jenny, have decided to put together for you guys to reflect on the past year.
It's a cool opportunity to see experiences that you may not have had the opportunity to experience.
And thank you, Jenny Choi, for making it.
Yeah, Jenny.
XOXO. Thanks, guys. Okay, enjoy. Okay.
Is it old? She. Hey, bro. Is it on record? Yeah, bro. But we're gonna.
I'm D-Money. Who's playing Christmas games?
Put your mask on.
We're in our cohort. First group.
It's gonna give me COVID-19.
The assembly that you please mute your microphones.
Yeah, thank you everyone. The activity is planned and I hope everyone...
Good luck, Snapper would sing.
I like being garbage at skateboarding. I like playing guitar. I like.
He was the only one with drumsticks.
No!
Look at me. I'm the captain.
I'm not a photographer, but I can picture you and me together. Subscribe to my YouTube.
Hey everyone. Today we're filming the Scent Show, so we're gonna show you how it's done. So this is Jenny. She's a little bit, you know. Anyways.
Dude, what a little bit what? Where am I? Am I a little bit what?
Show the film. Show.
So far?
Pretty exhausting. It's not bad. Alright.
Oh my god, happy birthday, King.
Thank you. Happy birthday. Yes.
Okay, I'm meeting a BLT rep. Did you give us a food review? It's good. I thought, yeah, it's really good. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, so cute. I always look over it and think it looks like a potato. It's so cute. Oh, even better. You know what? I used to have a talking Squidward.
Alright, so I got the Supreme Hysteria Glamour Collab, and I got the Plum Dunks.
Yes.
Just some H&M sweatpants.
Alright.
Better way to do it. I'd be third wheeling since then.
Hey, I'm Ben. This is a cardigan from Uniqlo, a sweater from Uniqlo, a t-shirt from Uniqlo, Levi's jeans, and Dr. Martin.
Love it. And then chose UBC. Yay! I'm probably going to choose UBC too. Anxious because the camera's pointed at my face. Hello. Have you started your AP Psych assignment yet? No. How are you feeling? Panicking.
What?
How are you feeling?
Good, how are you?
Okay.
We've been friends since middle school. Met at the Mac program at Hillcrest. Roll Mac. Yeah, now we do high school together. Yeah. This is for Grad. This is we're the Davids.
Come here.
David squared. David's plural.
Oh, this is so cute.
Squared. So, our first question today is the Earth truly not flat?
And how can you definitely prove that it's not flat?
It's actually pretty easy to prove that it's not flat. It's harder to prove that it's round, but it's very easy to prove that it's not flat. The equinox is a perfect example.
How can you prove that there'll never be another Jurassic Park or our own Jurassic Park?
We are getting closer and closer to Jurassic Park being a reality, but I don't think they'd call it Jurassic Park because that's the wrong era. So dinosaurs weren't around during the Jurassic. It's a silly title.
How do you feel about the Fast and Furious franchise?
I've only seen the first one. So
Making a ninth one.
I know, very successful. It's gotta be doing something right.
Definitely prove that the Earth isn't flat.
No, it could be.
Who knows? Who knows?
Look at that.
Well, because we only know the information that people tell us, right? Have you been to space to see
I've
it
never
yourself?
been to space.
Exactly.
So I can't say that the Earth
Exactly. I can't say either. Who knows for sure, right?
It's very exciting. The weather's good, so we're gonna be watering everything. A bunch of like flowers and vegetables.
We're sitting here at the waterfall. As you can see, there's lots of moss and salmonberry bushes.
Okay. Cameo for valedictorian. Why do you think you should win valedictorian?
I think that I should run for valedictorian because this year we've had missing so many connections with everybody.
Yeah.
And I just feel like it's really important to bring the community back together and kind of hear our stories of what's been going on because we haven't been connected, right?
Exactly. All right, thank you. This is great. Love your Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
I got the DM where you got hacked.
I did get hacked.
All right.
Awful.
If there was any other person that you can vote for, any other candidate, who would you vote for?
I'd vote for Brett. I feel like he's very sincere.
All
and
right.
you can tell in his videos that he really truly means what he's saying, and I love that. And
All
I love
right.
his energy.
Past that they don't is that he's super humble and he really does think about he really does PR. He's really humble and he's able to be friends with anyone. I know because like literally we had like the worst falling out before, but we've worked things out. He's like my best friend now. Like this man's gonna be the best man at my wedding if I have
Brian.
Oh man.
Anyways,
I'm
if
still
you
friends with him since kindergarten.
Yes! If you could vote for any other candidate, like who would you vote for? Brett? Okay.
Definitely Brett.
It's Brett!
Thank
you. But, extremely excited, and, I'm ready to basically give out a big speech to everyone, and yeah.
dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn the stone in hospitals and funeral homes. And when the fall rises, somebody sighs who is not in disguise anymore. There's nothing to keep you from falling in love. It starts at the bottom, it comes from above. Like pieces of a puzzle, like a hand in a glove. She gets dressed up like a pillow, so she's always in bed. Flowers for the sick and dead. She's on the go, way too fast and way too slow. She'll turn to stone at hospitals and funeral homes. And when the tide rises, somebody sinks and is gone in the blink of an eye. Somebody sinks and is gone in the blink of an eye.
Your favorite memory from high school?
My favorite memory from high school was, you know what, I think it's just like learning from everybody. I feel like when you go through high school, there's a lot of conflict and stuff like that, but then at the end of the day, we're all like different. We're all gonna probably not see each other after high school, so everybody just chill.
Live, love, laugh.
Live, love, laugh AF, actually. That's exactly what I like to tell myself. Everybody doesn't like to admit it, but grade 12 really makes you grow as a person.
Really does.
And that's really important to take with you, because you grow every year, and sometimes it doesn't work out with a lot of people, but a lot of the times, everybody just forgives each other and has a fun time.
Yep, you look beautiful today.
Thank you so much.
Love you. What's your favorite memory from high school?
Probably the dances, I guess.
Just a
What are your
sweet
plans after high
word.
school?
I'm going to Thompson Rivers to play soccer.
Table is prepared
Yay.
for
Your favorite memory from high school?
All the stuff before COVID.
True. How are you feeling today?
Good.
Favorite memory from high school?
All of it.
Wishing you Godspeed.
I'm going to SSU for biomedical physiology.
There will be mountains you
great in that. And what's your favorite memory from high school?
Oh my god, I definitely have one.
Still, I'll always be there for you.
It's PJ. I just want to say,
How I do.
I love you guys. Oh, you guys like my cap?
I let go of my
Wait, oh my god. Okay. The Kanye, like the, okay.
Is this a video? Or?
Yes, it's a video. It's a video.
You look down on where you came from.
Lunch hours. Alright, what's your plans after high school?
Go to school or just keep playing hockey?
You'll have this place to call home.
Great, what are you? It is your first time wearing makeup? No way. How are you feeling, Mr. Wilkinson?
Good. Actually, the truth is, I hate graduation. It really sucks. You get to know these kids, no matter what you do it. You develop relationships, you love kids, and all of a sudden,
Hello, Jenny.
Is this Mr. Son? No! Not the.
Fits the Mr. Centennial here. The Pit Vipers. I got Pit Vipers.
Why?
I got Apple.
Why?
I got. Because he's a certified sender. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Plans after high school?
Work hard.
Anyone in particular you're gonna really miss?
Miss Melvin was a great teacher. Also, Mr. Hill. Melvin was a great teacher. Miss Mr. Hill, Mr. Solero, Mr. Wilkinson for sure. Some of the teachers I've had, honestly, this math is a great teacher so far.
Yeah, oh, where are you going? Oh, nice. What are you majoring in? Nice, nice. Very excited.
Is this the video?
The documentary. Yep. One more question. What's your favorite memory from your Centennial?
Here we go again.
I don't know, maybe the quarantine when we didn't have to go to school.
True.
Pretty nice.
What's your favorite memory from high school?
Mom and you Fred.
Yay.
Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am. And I'm back to tear it up.
I really like drawing in Miss Patricia's class. Pretty fun. All my memories are like making friends and playing with
Right. What sports team did you play on?
volleyball and
Nice. Volleyball.
Meeting some nice teachers.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably lunchtime.
Erin Lee.
Let's see.
Final message for the rest of your graduating class.
Look at my outfit. It's really.
Oh! Stand up. Give us a little. Give us a little. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats, everyone. I'm proud of you for making it through the most, complicated year ever. Well, good luck to everybody and what they plan to do after we graduate, and I hope the best for everybody. Hopefully we have fun and that we don't do anything stupid and we can go off and be responsible adults.
Our boys' school tour.
Dinner's prepared. We have the bow tie on.
Do you know what it feels like when people is passing? He got changed over his chains.
Message you want to give out to the rest of your graduating class?
Church one time, so I can't afford to pay. I slipped on my door because I can't afford to stay. I'm 50 seconds up, but I got more to say. That's enough, Mr. West. Please, no more today.
Good luck. Congratulations. Don't die. It is.
Everybody saying what's not for him, but everything I'm not, maybe everything I am.
Stick with the ones who really care for you in those dark times, because they're the only ones that are going to care for you after.
Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not, maybe everything I am.
Live your best life.
Congratulations to everyone for surviving high school, and I hope you guys have a good future.
Congrats to everyone. We all worked so hard for this, and as much as it's kind of disappointing, we graduated. Now on to the next chapter of our lives. Wishing you all the best and everything that you try and go for.
Just for one.